said I ate good, look good, feel good, check. Mind right, vibe right, shine bright, yes. Hey, we do the most, we don't do the less. How could I complain? I'm so blessed to be stressed. I said I ate good, look good, feel good, check. Mind right, vibe right, shine bright, yes. Hey, we do the most, we don't do the less. How could I complain? I'm so blessed to be stressed. Hey, TEDxBrown County Schools, make some noise. I love it. I am SaulPaul, musician with the message. I've appeared on America's Got Talent. I'm a Grammy-nominated artist and producer, and I'm a 3-time TEDx talker. Actually, including today, that makes 4. But if you think that's a lot, I've actually done like 1,000 keynotes. I was the kid in school who talked a lot, and now my career is I talk a lot. But I also perform a lot. But my real goal is impact. So I've impacted, I'm proud, I'm honored to say I've impacted more than 1 million people live. I would have wrote like 1000,000, but like I ran out of space, so I just put 1 M. And I'm trying to run that to a B, 1 billion. I'm literally trying to be the change and change the world. So I'm excited to be here today. Whenever I kick it off, I always like to start with some music. I also like to end with some music. So by the time I get done, we should be performing a song together, and there's a part that you get to play in it. So, you see here it says, work to manifest your dreams. There are 2 key words here in caps, work and dreams. So I'm gonna get you ready. It's gonna be easy, light work. By the time we get to the end, you'll be ready and revved up. So it goes like this. This side, when I point to you, I just want you to say, work. Perfect. And then this side, when I point to you, you say dreams. Easy peasy. All right, cool. So you just put that in your pocket, wait for it. I'll provide further direction as we go. Now check this out. I want to put something on your mind. And so what that is this game-changing idea, and it's free online trade school. I know, like just big ideas, they seem like asinine initially, but check it out. Imagine a world where anyone, regardless of background, finances, or location, can access high-quality, career-focused education that leads to real, high-paying jobs. Okay, wait. Okay, so if that's the vibe, if every time I say something dope you clap, I'm not going to get through the whole thing. I say a lot of dope stuff. It's what I do. But I definitely need that energy and that feedback. But I'm glad you felt that. If you felt that, check this out. What if skilled trades, the backbone of our economy, were taught online for free? To me, that's like mind blown. I think people would be looking at you crazy like the baby right here. Just like, what? It's time to change the narrative. Trade education isn't an alternative. It's an advantage. Let's make success accessible. Let's redefine the path to a career. And as I've been saying for over a decade, as it says on my chain right here, let's be the change. So, let me introduce myself. I'm SaulPaul, founder and president of the Skillbuilder Career Academy, where my team of change makers and my partners, we teach hard skills, soft skills, life skills. We provide success coaches, mentors, and wraparound services. You can't change the game, you can't change the world alone. I believe teamwork makes the dream work, so I built this national network of other schools across the country, and we all serve this demographic. We all serve this audience, because together we can be the change. Really though, what I recognize is high-paying skilled trade jobs needed a rebrand. See, these opportunities are out there, but people are overlooking them. There's students and communities that have schools that are underserved, and they can take advantage of this, but they don't. There are people that need second chances, and they don't. And there are people that basically just have dreams, but they're in dead-end jobs. And I realized part of that is rebranding. So that's what we did. All right, wait for it. We got the rebrand. Actually, while I put this vest on, how about we do a run through? I was hoping you could do it like without me pointing, but okay, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. You see what I'm saying? I love education. I'm an educator at heart, you know. So check this out. What we did, we took education and innovation and we bridged achievement gaps, right? And as we did that, this powerful thing happened. We started to graduate students, and it's amazing to see students graduate, because then when they graduate, what that really means is they become a leader in their community, they become gainfully employed, they're economically empowered to be the change in their family and in their community. And that's a powerful thing. So me, I'm like, whoa, if this is that great, why not really dream, SaulPaul? That's what I said to self. And so my dream is that we would have 1 million individuals get a free online education. Now, I know you might be like, whoa, 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 like, that's big. That might be a little crazy, but maybe. For myself, I have a history of manifesting my dreams. After the pandemic, I realized that there were these issues in schools and students, it was just hard, right? And so what I realized is like, hey, what if we gave away like 100 $5,000 scholarships to 100 schools in 100 cities in 32 states and went on a 16-week tour and empowered these communities to be the change. And people were like, that's a lot. But nonetheless, that's what we did. When we did it, we saw 125,000 students. Now, the twist was we didn't just go out and entertain, inspire, and empower. We actually challenged individuals. We actually gave a challenge. And the challenge was that these students, primarily in Title I schools, fancy words meaning these schools are overlooked and under-resourced, and the actual administrators, counselors, and teachers told me, like, SaulPaul, our students are usually the people who receive things. They're not the ones who do things. But I knew that the students had potential. So we spoke to the students. We gave them the challenge. We set this goal. It was a moonshot, like, hey, what if everybody does a little bit and collectively we volunteer 50,000 hours? That was the goal. We actually didn't meet it. We beat it. We got to 75 the first round. Then we kept going. We surpassed 100,000 hours. And our next benchmark, right, because these students have done these amazing projects. They were doing so many to name. Let me see. They did food drives. They did clothing drives. They came up with mentor workshops. They wrote notes of encouragement and much, much more. And I was like, if we keep going, our next benchmark should be 250,000. That's 250,000. And so because of that, what we're doing is we're keeping it open. And so right now I have this QR code on the screen. That's not even what this TEDx talk is about. But if you pull out your phone, you could scan it and you could join the Be the Change Challenge. And maybe Brown County Schools can be a part of our next round as we take it bigger and beyond. Maybe you're watching this online right now. You can cheat. You can just pause and scan it. But for those that are in the room right now, I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to scan this code. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Oh, never mind. Everyone say life lesson. Get it together. Everyone say life lesson. Here's the life lesson. Sometimes you don't have as much time as you think. What happens is we're like, oh, I got time. Cool, we started at 10. Okay, I'll wait. And then life changes. And it's not just you. That's how it is. That's what happened to the planet. That's what happened to the world. That's why we need 21st century education. We've evolved. We're in the 21st century now. And so 21st century education involves online. And deeper than that, it's the next wave. Now check this out. At the Skillbuilder's Career Academy, not only are we teaching these hard skills, soft skills, and life skills, what we're really taking advantage of is VR. So for this next portion, okay, wait for it. Perfect. For this next portion, I get to show you, actually, wow, no, you'd have to get your own. Oculi for everyone. No, that's what it is. Is that high? Oculi for everyone. This is so cool. All right. Now check this out. My take is this. A new kind of trade school where we leverage technology, AI, and VR and modernize the American workforce development to prepare citizens for high-paying, skilled trade jobs of the future. There are millions of people like online with VR, augmented reality, mixed reality, the metaverse, Minecraft, Roblox, so many different things, right? And I've discovered myself as an artist, you can't create great things and then hope people find it. You create great things and you take it where people are. And the reality is, people are now in the metaverse. People are now online. People are now utilizing VR, and that's what we do. I don't need this anymore. Okay. When it comes down to it, it's about our audience, right? We have this new kind of trade school, but our audience is ultimately the unemployed, the underemployed, and those who want to build skills that they can build a future with. That includes young people, 14 to 18-year-olds, youth, 18 to 24-year-olds, people that might have an experience like me and were in foster care and age out, or people who grew up in poverty or on public assistance, people who maybe justice impacted, meaning they've been arrested or maybe they're in jail or dealing with reentry. See, I realize that there are opportunities that are available, and they're available for any and all, but we have to take advantage of it. All right, here we go, one more time. Let me try something. Based on how you sounded last time without my assistance, I was like, I probably should add a beat. All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey. Work. Manifesting all these. Hey. One more time I said, I love it. You sound wonderful. Yes. Manifesting. Give it up for yourselves. If I'm honest with you, I was like, I've done this before, right? This is my 4th TED Talk. I was like, man, I like pretty things, right? Like my outfit. And I was like, this TED Talk should be pretty. So if you want it to be pretty, SaulPaul, don't let the crowd, don't do call and response, because they probably don't have good rhythm. But I'm committed to the goal, right? Actually, I'm just being authentic right now. It's a twist. I could do this whole thing and not do any crowd interaction and just do my part, and it'd be flawless and it'd be amazing. And then I could say, cool, look at my cool TED Talk. But then that wouldn't be me. That's not what I do. I couldn't miss this moment worrying about the next moment. So I have to be present in this moment and make the most of that. See, I'm a musician with the message. For the longest, I've been rebranding things. I take things that aren't that cool, and I rebrand them, and I make them cool. Now, people say, oh, you're a musician with the message. What's the message? Well, I don't have a singular message. I have a singular mission, and my mission is to entertain, inspire, and empower. My message varies depending on what's necessary. At the end of, there was a while ago, somewhere in the country, and they had an absenteeism issue, meaning students weren't having the best attendance rate. And so we came up with this campaign, and they called it the goal was to have students attend, commit, and engage. I'm an artist. I said, attend, commit, engage. ACE. ACE. Oh, treat life like a test and ace it. And then I created this. Check it out. Hey, what's up, fam?
Hey, SaulPaul.
Hey.
Hey, congratulations on graduation. Thank you for the invitation. I had to burn out early, But I'm gonna drop you the Addy and y'all come by the studio because we shooting a music video.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
All right, that's what's up. All right, I'll see y'all then. Peace.
Okay, bye.
Peace.
Show up, show out, shine, repeat. Now it's time to dream. Stay on the grind, it's time to see all of your dreams out in 3D. Life is what you make it, so I choose to make mine great. Time to ticket, so yeah, you know I can't wait. When my mind right, it's game over, close case. Like when my eyes set on that rollie with the froze face. Flooded the chain, so I had the ice to watch out. Know when it's time to work and time to clock out. That's why you treat school like it's a job. Every day show up and go hard. Know what I'm talking about? If you wanna shine, focus is school job. If you want everything, the good stuff. But I got a simple question, pregunta. Will you ever quit? No, cause so this my moment, I won't waste it. I got one shot and I'ma take it. I know that I was born for greatness. Let's a test and I'ma ace it. Let's a test and I'ma ace it. Oh, give my best and I'ma ace it. Oh, haters hate what they basic. Let's a test and I'ma ace it.
I'm a musician with the message, and my goal is to be the change. The reason why, because somebody chose to be the change in my life. I alluded to it earlier, but I'm adopted. I'm adopted because my mom died in a car accident when I was 3. My dad left before I was born, so through no fault of my own, I was placed in foster care. That was a problem. This woman pictured here, this is Pearlie. Everybody called her Big Mama. I called her Mama. She was the only mother that I knew. What I learned from her is when you see a problem, you solve a problem. Because though she didn't have much, she took me in and raised me as her own. And even though she did that, it didn't change that I was in foster care. It didn't change that I was raised in poverty. She didn't have much, so she was on public assistance, therefore I was on public assistance. I was an opportunity youth, meaning like the schools that I went to, as I mentioned, right, Title I schools. I grew up in the ghetto in Houston, one of the worst neighborhoods. And ultimately, I got arrested by the FBI when I was 17 and went to prison when I was 20. Right? I checked all those boxes, the same ones that I mentioned earlier. That didn't change even though she chose to be the change in my life, but she did lay the foundation, and I stand on her shoulders. See, she's an icon to me. She's why I'm a maverick, and she's why I understand that I have genius, and she's why I share with everyone else. The fact is, we all have genius. I believe that's equally distributed. Opportunity isn't, so we have to create those. Myself, I went to prison, but then I changed my choices, changed my life. I got out of prison. Then I went to a prestigious university, the University of Texas at Austin, and I graduated with the 4.0. There's this big word. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant, but now I know what it means, like to be a recidivist. I was like, I'm not a recidivist. I'm African American. But recidivist is like, it's this big word. It just means you go to prison and like you go to jail, you get out and you go back. I never went back to jail, and I realized the reason why I didn't go back to jail is because I became gainfully employed. I'm economically empowered. I can do what I want when I want. I can finance the life that I want to live. I believe others deserve that. That's why I started a workforce development initiative. That grew, and that became the Skillbuilder's Career Academy. And in the process, we're rebranding these high-paying, skilled trade jobs. In conclusion, I took the lessons I learned in music, money, and motivation, and I used them to build the Skillbuilder's Career Academy. I recognize that we're all born on purpose with a purpose. We each have genius, we just need opportunity, and education is the way to succeed. I'm SaulPaul.